Welcome to Fishing for Torah with me, Lilyfish. This week's Torah portion is Parshat Toldot. It's famous for a lot of things, including the struggles between Yaakov and Esav, Jacob and Esau, as well as the mistake that Yitzhak makes in giving the birthright and the blessing to his younger son Yaakov instead of his older son Esav, after Yaakov and Rivka have tricked him into doing so. But I actually want to focus in on one moment that's at the very beginning of the Torah portion. It's while Rivka is still pregnant with Yaakov and Esav, and they're both struggling within her womb. That there's a moment where there is this quarreling. The word that the Torah uses to describe the quarreling that's happening in Rivka's womb is vayitzatzru, which means quarreling or fighting. It also means pressing. There's this pressing. Torah tells us that they're struggling in her womb, and she cries out, Im ken lama zo anochi. If it's like this, why am I? And that's a really interesting question. Why am I? It feels like there should be something after that. Why am I pregnant? Why am I alive? Why am I in pain? All of these make sense, but just why am I? That's a little bit of a confusing question. And for me, it's made even more resonant by the fact that I'm asking that question all the time. This week, I've been doing a lot of grappling with the idea of being wrong. And what does it mean to be wrong? What does it mean to not be right, but also not be wrong? What does it mean to be wrong and to be right all at once? And all of this wrongness and rightness and when to speak and when not to speak, that leads to a lot of existential crises. Im kain lama zo anochi? Why am I? What am I even trying to do? What is happening? And I'm really appreciating that Rivka and I can stand in solidarity over this. And you know what? I'd love to tell you that there's a clear answer. I'd love to tell you this is why we are struggling right now as a Jewish people, as a world, as a lefty community, and I don't have the answer to that. And I don't know if I'll ever have the answer to that. I don't know if I have an answer to why Rivka was struggling right then. But this week, I really just want to elevate the wisdom that people have been crying out and not understanding for so long, and that it's okay for us to cry out and to not understand. See you next week for more Fishing for Torah.